The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio. The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Marky. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. And let's do some greets because we're live on Facebook.
Yes, we are. Check us out, facebook.com/RX931, YouTube Live, and Twitch TV. Let's say good morning to some of the texters like Mitch Ariel says, back in KL, good morning. After 1 week of vacation, lost all function, going to work. Looking forward to next week's long weekend. Yeah, usually after vacation, it's either you're raring to go back or like you can't even. Hello to Ria and good morning, Rafi. Suniko, who says hello to his wife, Mylin. Traveling in Paris currently. Wow.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
We're not jealous. Not at all. I want. Hello to Frankie, aka FK Pedraja, who says, please greet us here in Singapore. Silently tuned in while preparing for a sidewalk. So hello to FK. Good morning to Jan. And Jan says, lol, saw this meme. Jack didn't get on the door though because Rose's character is 26 years old na daw. You mean Leo? Oh my God. Jogan says, good morning. Ang maldita niyong dalawa. When we were talking about like just letting the other person drown. Okay. Hi to Nelson Caparas who says, good morning. Just want to say kudos to Mula sa Buwan. Watched it last Saturday. Was holding my tears during Gab's solo in the end. Super flawless performance. Also saying hi to Brigading's shop I found in Circuit Makati. Ang shady ni Nelson.
Bakit?
It's a photo of the shop. No brand.
Oh.
Shade. Oh my God. Hello to Doc B. Good morning to 7070 who says, I think Erwin is a DLSU brother. Have a safe trip, brother Erwin. Really? Is he? Are you, Erwin?
Okay.
Let us know. But okay, good morning. And also saying what's up to some people on Twitter. Kimchi, Paulo in Manila, Francis S.D. Tamayo, Genshin Impacto, Butter Baby, and to everybody in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in. Good morning.
Thank you. All right, we are thanking Juice Blank for the topic for today. Hashtag Stranger Danger. Let's start off at number 10 from Juice Blank. Yung nakatayo ka sa pedestrian lane, waiting for the green light para tumawid, tapos yung katabi mo, randomly, biglang, anong size ng paa mo? Okay.
Baka kukunin kang foot model.
Foot model.
You never know.
Okay.
Could be an opportunity.
Malay mo, di ba? Like, merong hand model.
Merong
foot model. Di ba one of the most popular hand models? Remember that YouTube video? She talked about it, being a hand model. Apparently, it's really a thing. And
I think
she earns a lot.
You can be a hand model.
Yeah.
Because you have pretty long fingers.
I do. I have pretty big hands.
They look nice.
See? The ones on Facebook Live. I've got like... Yung sa'yo, kasi are very small, but there's a market for that.
If they want their product to look big,
yes.
diba? To look bigger.
Exactly. Okay. And number 9 from My Alter Migo. Whenever I get friend requests from people I don't know, a part of me assumes they're off to get my info for identity theft scheme. Ooh.
I mean, anytime anybody tries to get information,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely a red flag.
Well, it's good to be a little paranoid, especially anything online nowadays. It's always good to check, and they're really good na. Ha?
And they have they have your name already.
And I remember there was a couple of emails that I encountered. May logo pa nung company, and it looks
It looks legit.
practically the same. It's super legit. I'd be very wary when it comes to mga ganyan.
Yeah.
Number 8, coming from Gliv, yung magbabayad ka for a quote subscription via GCash, tapos lalabas na unverified account yung number. Tapos kinukulit ka na mag-transfer agad para quote ma-add sa quote group.
Ang daming quote.
I actually have not subscribed to any of these, but I have heard of them, Gliv. I am aware of those quote subscriptions.
You know, IG now has that.
Really?
Yep. You
Oh.
can post like paid content only.
Ah, yeah, you're
I
right.
found out through Jada
Yeah,
Essence ko. Siya yung
yeah.
first na pina-follow ko na may subscription. So I tried to click it kasi parang I got notified na parang if you
Okay.
wanna get like a subscription to Jada, so I clicked subscribe and then parang nakalagay yung amount.
Pero ano siya, 'di ba? Like it's still very Insta. I mean,
How so? You mean the content, can't be?
It can't be.
Yeah, I guess it's just like you just have to get creative with what
Yeah.
you post dun sa
Right.
subscription
It's
only.
not like OF, right?
I don't think so.
So yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
guessing.
sure they still follow similar guidelines.
May standards and guidelines pa rin sila. Okay, and also number 7 from 7070, getting a random message saying, cute ka pala pag nakapajama. Sabay send ng pic of you taking out the trash sa bahay or condo na nakapajama.
Holy
No!
shit!
I've experienced this in my first job, in my first radio station. My slot was 10 to 2, 10 p.m. To 2 a.m. So I get off work 2 a.m. I had a caller who would be like very friendly. She would talk to me and I would talk to her. Kasi nga bago pa di ba? Yung
Yeah.
ganado ka pa makipag-usap sa landline pa nga nun. So we would talk. Or if it was accidental. And then she said, "Oh, I really liked your jacket yesterday." I was like, "Excuse me? What jacket?" And then she said, and she described what I was wearing the night before.
Where do you think she spotted you?
The parking lot.
Is the parking lot open?
Yes. It was like, okay, kasi pag at that time, wala nang office, di ba?
Yeah.
So it's, there's this really, really small parking lot right at the foot of the building. Sa likod, not the front, sa likod. Merong like literally 6 cars can park there. So on a regular basis, hindi ka makaka-park doon. Pero pwede ka mag-park doon pag yung madaling araw na. Literally, there are 6 slots. It's open air. So if you're going in and out of your car, anyone on the street would be able to see you.
You know, it at least feels safer now because in our building, there's a guard like in every entrance.
Yeah.
Tsaka in the parking, you can't really
It's a basement
enter
parking.
without. Yeah.
Ito kasi open air.
Yun mas
It's
delikado.
practically on the streets. I was so freaked out. And after that, parang I tried to like,
Or actually scary din in some buildings na yung parking nila hindi basement, yung random floors. Kasi
yeah.
walang guard like in every floor naman to, diba, to watch over people. That's
Yeah.
really scary.
It's scary.
Yun yung mga nasa movies na may nag-aabang na sa'yo dun sa like behind your car.
Yeah.
Creepy.
So wala lang. Parang alam mo yun, yung when they can like watch you without you knowing they're watching you.
That's so scary.
It's really like,
you don't know, parang they can attack you any moment.
Yeah.
You don't know where they're gonna come from.
I mean, obviously Obviously, hindi naman siya ganon, but still.
I mean, it's
And
still stalkerish.
and to not tell you that they were quote unquote visiting you.
or to not call your attention, like while
Yeah.
they're there. Parang,
Sana
hi,
parang, yeah,
Chico!
hi, I'm here. Or I don't know. Well, TBH, I'd probably
You
freak
would
out.
have been freaked
I would
out
have been
too.
freaked out at 2 a.m. Uh, Number 6 coming from Abby CJ. Stranger danger, yung may biglang papasok sa office nyo na foreigner, tapos mag-aalisan na kasi natatakot lahat makipag-usap. Baka magsiduguan daw ang ilong nila sa hirap mag-English. I can imagine it. I can imagine it
I
happening.
mean, siguro medyo you're just gonna stumble a little bit with your words. Pero pwede naman, kaya naman.
Pwede naman, pero gets.
Tsaka you have to remember, most of them actually don't mind. They don't really care if you mess up your English.
Yeah,
It's actually us na mas judgy when it comes to that.
I guess.
Which is weird because it's like their native tongue.
That's
But
true.
for some reason, they don't really care as much. As long as you can communicate,
Mas
they're
ano pa nga
fine.
tayo eh, di ba?
Mas
Like,
particular tayo with the diction,
exactly.
the grammar. Alam mo, may pinapanood ako na TikTok. Tatawa lang ako dun sa girl. Kasi basically, she's talking about like non-negotiables.
Okay.
Like when it comes to dating and what she's looking for. And like, sabi niya, parang ang dami na niya, 1 to like, I don't know, 20 yata yung ini-enumerate niya.
Okay.
By 80, and she was like, number 80 yan. Kailangan, you have to have good grammar.
Okay.
She said grammar.
Okay.
Inubok ko din.
Ako din eh.
Hindi, natawa lang naman ako. Kasi parang ang dami niya kasing requirement. Yung parang ang daming dapat ganito, ganyan. You should be like this, you should be like that, in order for me to date you because I refuse to settle. Like, I have standards. Pero natawa lang ako dun sa, you have to have good grammar. Grammar?
At saka, if you're going to be that
Particular.
about it, then I guess
Have the right diction. At least dun sa statement na yun.
Yep.
Anyway.
And let me see here. Number 5 from Victoriano. Yung biglang nagkikwento yung masahista ng life story niya. Tapos, kailangan niya raw ng pambayad ng renta at may sakit ang nanay niya. I guess when you get into that whole you know what's coming after that? Di ba yung kasi
parang
like
sumisegue na eh.
Because you know people, like if you know them personally, they're your friends, then you kind of like you get it if they're going to tell you their life story because you know each other, your
Yeah.
friends, your family. But when it's a complete stranger, you're like, why are you telling me this? Like you know what's coming, which is, I need help. And yeah, and
Or even when they don't explicitly say that they need help from you, you kind of feel
beholden.
like,
Yeah.
parang there is a tendency for you to like tip them more, for example, because you know that, they need it.
Yeah.
Diba? So,
Yeah. And number 4 from Coco Hernandez, I used to work 2 jobs, and after my night shift, while waiting for a Jeep, a car pulled over and the guy asked me to hop in. I froze AF for a sec.
and then,
No, I mean like, before it dawned on him what was happening. And like I'm assuming he walked away and didn't get in the car. Wisely so. I mean, when a complete stranger in a car asks you to hop in, that is the biggest red flag.
take it from me, don't hop in,
Don't
because I
hop
did.
in, right? And also, number 3 from Kaylee, stranger danger, yung nagtanong sa iyo ng directions yung nasa car. Tapos sabay hipo sa heels mo habang nagbibigay ka ng directions. Tapos pwede niya na ako itulak sa front seat since nakababa na pala siya habang nag-e-explain ka. Happened to me before in Emerald Avenue. So yeah, like that's downstairs.
Oh,
Okay.
honestly,
That
I
sounds
don't want to be
scary.
like unhelpful,
Yeah,
but most of the time when somebody tries to talk to me, matic sa akin yung may konting like
I get
panic.
it
I'm
though.
like,
Yeah,
and then I look around, make sure there are people around me. Um to the point na minsan, nakwento ko na yata to before, parang somebody stopped me on my way home. Tapos parang was basically like asking for help. Sabi niya parang nawala yung wallet niya or something like that. Yung parang nagtatry siya mag-explain. Pero ako kasi medyo nakalayo na ako by the time na makarating siya dun sa part. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yung parang palayo ka na ng palayo habang, Miss, parang mamang yung tulong. Kahit 100, kahit ano lang. Sabi ko, sorry, dire-diretso na ako. And then, like, a few steps after, I felt bad.
yeah,
I was like, you know what? He looked like a decent person. Na parang, you know, I could have just given him 100. But, maliit na bagay naman, di ba? Na parang imagine kung talagang nawalan ka ng wallet.
yeah.
Tapos like, wala kang way to get home or wala kang, I don't know. But then again, now that I think about it, may phone naman siya. So, pwede naman siya magpa-Gcash kung kanino, di ba?
Yeah.
Or,
Hindi, tsaka kasi nowadays, people use it kaya ang hirap, minsan gusto mo naman talaga tumulong,
kasi yun nga,
but
ako,
you just want
nag-guilty
to
na
be
ako
able
after.
to help yung talagang kailangan ng tulong
But
as
then,
opposed
parang,
to scam ka lang.
but by the time na you can decide whether or not scam siya, usually, nakaalis na, or alam mo yun, so
Yeah.
parang, yun nga, hindi ko din sure. Pero anyway, nakaalis na siya, so wala nang nangyari. Hindi ko
Wala
na siya
na.
natulungan. Or kung scammer siya, hindi niya na ako
Hindi na
na-scam.
niya ako oo. And also, number 2 from Arch Aguilar, Stranger Danger. Pag may lumapit sa'yo, nagpapasama sa'yo kasi kaibigan daw siya ng mama mo. So, sasabihan ko siya, alam ko nagsisinungaling ka kasi walang friends ang mama ko. So, may shade pa talaga sa nanay.
I mean, mas
Yeah.
okay pa pala na wala na lang friends yung nanay mo, at least, diba?
At
Hindi kasama
least.
kung kani-kanino.
Oo.
Because you already know. But this reminds me of like Fatal Attraction.
Oh.
Diba, there was a scene na Glenn Close picked up the daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Sumama, tapos dinala pa niya sa rides.
Alam mo, when they rode like yung mga roller coaster.
Akala mo
I'm like,
itatapon.
ano yung gagawin niya dun sa... So scared.
I know.
I hate that movie.
Buti naman hindi niya naman inano yung bata.
Oo naman, pero you know, like,
Pinakuluan niya lang yung bunny nung bata. Pero alam mo yun,
I cannot with that movie. That just freaked me out.
it's
I
my
swear.
favorite.
And the top, Stranger Danger, comes from Coco Hernandez.
Coco Hernandez says,
At a popular church, an old lady approached the young me and started pinning medallions and saying prayers while asking for money with matching, "Wag kang madamot, bata ka pa naman." Oh my gosh, this brings back a lot of memories. My parents, when we visit certain churches, would really tell me na parang, "Wag kang papayag ha na when they put something on you, whether it's like a necklace or they pin something on your shirt, like don't even let them do it."
why?
Kasi pag pinin na nila sa'yo, parang sasabihin nila, kasi you're a kid, di ba? When your parents arrive, they're going to go, "Ay, binili yan nung anak nyo."
Oh.
Gets? Yung parang, he wanted it. And sobrang like aggressive. Sobrang aggressive. And yeah, I mean, it's not nice. Like, I've experienced this as a kid. And I always thought, I've grown up being scared of these people na parang alam ko na, and it's true, the moment after mass, there's just one specific church. I swear, like dudumugin ka nung mga ale na nagbebenta niya.
Medyo ang wild lang na they do it sa church.
Yeah. Hindi, kasi nga they've already like, because people won't do it thinking that they're doing something bad.
Right, exactly.
To them, it was still a religious, ikaw ang masama. Kasi binibigyan ka na nga ng prayers at ng ano, and ayaw mo pa, nagdadamot ka pa. Ikaw yung nagkasala, hindi kami. No, like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they justify what they do. Kasi it's a church na talaga. Tas, I swear, even if you tell them no, talaga, like, I remember this lady before, bilhin na nila yon, no? pag sinabi ko na hindi po, isa-swat away pa nila yung kamay ko. Kunyari, I'm trying to like cover my shirt
Yeah.
para hindi nila mapin yung mga medallion. Igaganon pa nila yung, I swear, it's so scary.
Like physically aggressive already.
Totoo.
That's
They're really
wild. Pero alam mo, natakot ako sa story mo. Akala ko pag may dinikit na kasi sila sa'yo, like, may sumpa or
Hindi
something.
naman.
Oh my
Not like that.
God.
Not like that. Pero
Doon na
like,
napunta yung brain ko.
I will never forget that. Kasi I was really scared. Na oo nga, no? Kasi when they warned me about it, I'm like, hindi naman siguro. They're not going to like super susugurin nila ako. And yeah, they were like 3, 4, 5 ladies spinning things on
Oh
my shirt.
God.
It was so scary. And there you go. The top 10 Stranger Danger. We do have one more batch, but we will be playing a couple of songs first in the RX booth, but we will stay on Facebook Live.
So if you're not there yet, join us Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube Live for now. 9:37. More music on the Morning Rush with Chico and Hazel. Here's Spaceman on the Monster. Hello.
Okay. One.
Alam mo, never ako nagkaroon ng pepper spray. Kasi parang it's too difficult to use. Di ba usually hindi siya madali?
I actually have a taser, not taser ba yun? Yung,
Yeah, yung may shock.
yung
Pang
may
shock.
shock. Yeah, I have
Well,
one.
ano. Okay din yung parang alarm. Yung it just makes this really loud noise.
Or yung
to call
yung
attention.
horn,
Oo.
yung, na super,
Yeah.
super loud. Sabi ni Mai, nag-expire daw yung pepper spray.
Yeah.
Pero I'm pretty sure, kahit medyo kahit papano,
May
it'll
effect pa rin
still
yun.
afford you some sort of efficacy, somewhat.
I think it's just the whole process of like taking it out of your, your pockets or syempre, you have to be walking like with it ready to, fire, 'di ba?
Right, yeah.
If you intend to use
Kasi
it.
imagine mo, kukunin mo pa sa bag mo, I mean,
Wala na.
totoo.
Namog
Yun din
ka
yung
na.
naisip ko na parang ang hirap din. Like,
It has to be something that's easier to like to hold or whatever.
sabi ni Albert Aaron, nag-reject ako before ng medallion sa isang church. After nun, sumakit sikmura ako. Then nawalan ako ng appetite. Not sure kung yung vendor talaga yung gumawa nun. Or
Lo?
nakakain lang ako ng tupig na hindi na okay. Baka naman yun lang.
What if yung tipong lalapit sa'yo, tapos hihilahin yung buhok mo?
Ano ba?
Ang gagawin mo?
To get a piece of hair?
Kunyari, naramdaman mo may nabunot sa hair mo.
Kukunin ko talaga yung hair. Like, kahit magrambulan kami doon. Like, give me back my hair. I know what you're going to do with that. Eh, malay mo, no? Kung ano yung gagawin.
Scary actually.
Scary. Ayoko talaga. I hate mga talaga. Super na. Panoorin mo na kasi yung Incantation eh.
Ayoko!
Nakakainis eh.
Never! It's not gonna happen.
You love it.
I think I love not watching. Okay na yung wag na lang.
Hazel, trust me.
Never.
Trust
Never.
me. Saya-saya kayo.
Trust Chico?
Yeah.
Said no one ever.
Trust me.
Parang ano, parang yun.
Memories following. Ay, sorry.
Yes.
Nothing.
Drop it like a thotty. Drop it like a thotty.
Nothing. Okay.
Trust daw ba ang brand?
Ay. Sabi ni Mai, tatay ko nanood ng horror kahapon. Ayun, hindi makatulog.
Yun lang. Ganda.
Kasi nga, unless yung papanoorin niya, yung ano lang, light lang. Parang incantation.
Ay, light na light.
Light lang yon. Kaya Hazel,
Manood na.
nood ka na. Hindi siya nakakatakot. At all. At all.
Punta ka muna sa condo. Sama kita.
Hindi, napanood ko na eh.
Kahit na.
Ang saya-saya kayo. Merong comedy siya eh na tsaka ang daming
Comedy?
ang daming mga pretty people na yung mga gusto mo sa show.
Ah, talaga?
Puro
Talaga?
pretty people.
Sure ka, Dorn.
Okay.
Drop it like a thotty. Drop it like a thotty.
Sabi ni John Sinay, kanta raw ni Arjo, drop it like a tide, drop it like a tide.
Layo. Ewan ko sa inyo. Nag-breakfast ka na ba, John Sinay? Baka gutom lang yan.
Ay, kasi naman.
Huh?
Ay, sorry. Kausap ko yung iPad ko. Okay. Let's do this.
No. 30 seconds. Hold on.
Ano yung binhi ng kadiliman? Ano nangyari?
Ikaw.
Bakit ako naging binhi ng kadiliman? Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. Some final greets.
Yes, let's start off with Butter Baby's greeting to her teammate, Marjo. Happy birthday from his girlfriend, Carla. So happy birthday, Marjo. From
Happy
Carla.
birthday.
Thank you for tuning in. Also saying hello to Joe Gan, who says, be careful sa ganun, lalo na yung parang itatap ka. In Binondo, there are lots of cases of hypnotism. I personally know of 2 people na tinap lang, na hypnotized na sila. The other one, dinala pa sa house niya. Oh my God. Really? That's wild.
Ooh, okay.
And hello to everybody in the comment section. Hi to Shello Nobleza as well. That's it for greets.
All right, let's do the final top 10 courtesy of Juice Blank. Thank you for the topic, Stranger Danger. Let's start off at number 10, coming from the Jedi Master. One time when I was going to wait for a tricycle, while I was waiting for a tricycle, going to work, a car pulled up and offered me a ride to the office. They even mentioned the name of our branch manager. Of course, I declined, but I never found out what that was all about.
So kilala niya. Kilala ka niya.
Kilala siya.
It's
That's scary. I have to say, that's scary.
That's pretty scary. Yeah.
Number 9, coming from Juice Blank and Roro, you're both. And yeah, we've talked about this many times on the show. In times like these, it's really scary to receive a free drink in a bar or restaurant. You never know if it's legit or drugged. That's why they say even not free drinks, parang drinks in general in mga bars, either they give it to you sealed or like kunyari soft drinks or beer. Mas maganda yung binubuksan nila
In front of you.
in front of you. Mahirap pag cocktails kasi obviously prepare na siya ng bartender. So that's a little harder to police.
Yeah.
But for drinks that can be opened, don't get daw na pagdating sa'yo bukas na. Dapat yung ikaw ang magbubukas.
Actually, scary yun, no? Kasi, kunyari din, hindi ka familiar masyado dun sa place.
Yeah,
Who's to say na hindi kakunayb yung bartender?
exactly. Diba?
It's kind of, yeah, really scary.
And from Simply Nedge, Stranger Danger, yung akala ng mga tao, jowa ko yung nakaakbay sa akin. Pero hindi nila alam, hold-upper yun.
Di ba that's the tactic? Yung
Yes.
kunyari parang nag-aaway na magjowa.
Not just, Baby Whale. Nagkakaano niya kaka-withdraw niya sa ATM. Tapos pagkatalikod niya, biglang, uy, kamusta ka na? Tapos biglang like umakbay. Tapos bigla siyang binulungan na parang merong knife or something against the tagiliran na parang just keep walking, pupunta tayo dun sa parang walang tao, tapos ibibigay mo sa akin yung withdraw mo. And that was like just so, just ko nung kinikwento niya sa akin, I was like going to pass out. Like,
So, binigay niya.
hello, oo. And surrounded by people, ha?
Buti na lang na hiningi na lang yung withdraw. Kasi ang mas nakakatakot is yung knife, tapos sasamahan ka niyang bumalik sa
Yun.
ATM para simutin yung whatever is in the
Diba?
card.
And this is in a really popular place, ha?
Sana maliit lang yung withdraw mo, di ba, pag ganun.
Well, hindi. Medyo... Kaya nga parang like, yun, pag pwede ba pag isa sa akin mag-withdraw, dapat nandun din yung isa para kahit papaano.
May nakabantay.
Kahit papaano, di ba?
It will at least discourage
Yeah.
yung masasamang loob to approach pag alam na may kasama ka.
And number 6, coming from Rudes Antonio, Stranger Danger, yung may 4 na bagong sakay sa jeep, 2 pumasok, tas yung 2 sumabit, kahit marami pang space sa loob. Oh, that's scary.
That's really scary.
That's really scary.
Ako
Kasi
naman-
parang why, you're a group. There's plenty of room for all 4 of you. Bakit parang merong lookout?
Yeah.
Na alam
Parang
mo yun?
strategic yung
Parang strategic
nyo,
yung pagkaka-place
pagpwesto
nila.
nyo. Yung friend ko nag-send ng video recently of like a girl na nakasakay sa jeep, nagpo-phone siya, tapos yung katabi niyang manong, parang natutulog.
Okay.
Pero like, dun sa video, kita mo na yung elbow nung manong, like nakadikit sa boob nung girl.
Oh,
Yung parang, kunya, nakakapit, tapos
Okay.
nakaganyan. Or naka-hug siya dun sa bag niya.
right.
Pero like, for some reason, naka-extend yung elbow niya na nakadikit dun sa boob nung katabi niya. And like, the girl was completely oblivious to what was going on.
Eesh. Okay. And number 8 from Kiko Man Machine. I booked a ride and was waiting for it. And there was also another guy waiting. When my ride arrived, that said guy rushed into the car that I booked and they rode off. I had to call the driver and I said, the person in the car isn't me. And they turned back. And medyo medyo hindi rin nag-iisip yung guy because like, usually pag nakabook ka na, dadaling ka dun sa
Binok mo.
binok. So there's no point in stealing somebody's book
Unless,
ride.
masamang loob yon and plan niya namang hold up ng driver. Tapos, ikaw yung masisisi kasi ikaw yung nandun sa
Hala?
record na nag-book. You know what I mean?
Oh crap.
So, that's also possible.
Right?
Kaya better notify them right away.
Agad-agad.
That's not me.
Number 7, sorry, 7 and 6. Ay, naskip ko kasi yung kay Kiko Man Machine. Number 5 from Milarazzi, true story. While walking home, nakita ko na may bumaba na manong sa ordinary bus from afar and was walking in a hurry. Nung nagkasalubong kami, casually said, "Ma'am, bili na kayo ng iPhone. Mainit-init pa." Oh my gosh, talo si Usain Bolt sa bilis kong nakauwi sa amin. Because I got so scared.
So, you think bagong snatch or bagong...
Yeah. Pero alam mo yun, like, you know what I took away from this entry? That there are probably people, it would be common for people to be okay with that.
Who would
Kasi
actually
parang
buy?
for the snatcher to actually offer that piece of information na mainit-init pa, na obviously, ano pa ba yung ibig sabihin nun, kundi ginagamit pa nung taong pinagnakawan niya. It means she's probably done it before and people are okay with it.
But
It
don't they
really
know that
disturbs me.
they can't use it anyway?
Ayun nga eh, di
Like you
ba?
can just
May mga
yeah,
ano-ano
you can
yun
have the
eh.
phone physically, but if you don't have the the
And
password,
di ba
the
marami ng yung find your
find your
phone.
iPhone.
Oh. And number 4 from Shivana, random guy at the airport. Do you need a taxi to get home? I said, yeah. But then as I was getting into his private looking car, sudden fear and what ifs flooded my brain. Scariest 40 minutes of my life. When I actually got to where I was going, I gladly paid the driver $100 and silently thanked him for not being a serial killer.
Like so much relief.
Like
Just like,
relief
oh
na,
my
oh my
God.
gosh.
Tsaka parang you're blaming yourself. Now, why did
Why did I
I
get into this
get
car?
any? Yeah,
Kasi
exactly.
parang ano siya, parang siyang Uber but not Uber. Kasi parang,
Colorum. Diba that's what's called
kolorum lang siya
colorum.
na you just pay me, I'll bring you to where you're going, but I'm not part of any app or
It's
anything
like yung
like
mga
that.
habal. You know, sometimes naglalakad lang ako sa Ortigas, like punta lang akong convenience store. And then
Yeah.
bigla na lang may motor that will pull over and be like, Ma'am Habal or Miss Habal.
Right?
Yung as in, nag-aalok lang sila. They're just going around basically
Oh my
looking
gosh.
for random people who might be in need of a ride.
And from August, my entry, when I was 9 or 10 years old, I was chauffeured to school. First day, meron kami, new driver. Tapos, hinolding hands ako, sabay hug pa when I went down to go to school. Ayun, nakita ni Papa na hinahag ako ng driver. Kaya next day, bago na yung driver namin, may bigote, tsaka machong macho. Alam mo yung parang like, siguro the driver was really just very affectionate.
Possibly.
Wala naman daw,
Ay, but you know, medyo, where do you draw the line though?
Actually,
Like, that's
no.
really scary. Because, lalo na if it's a child, you want to protect your child at all costs. So, kahit konting danger lang. And also, alam mo yun, not to be mean, but you're supposed to just, your job is just to bring my kid to school.
Well, ako kasi yung holding hands, I totally find that acceptable. Kasi mamaya biglang tumakbo.
Ayun, of course.
Or like
yeah,
in a crowd.
Kunya, tatawid.
Or not just. Tsaka mamaya may maghumablot sa kanya.
Mm.
So if I were the driver, I would make sure that I'm holding the child. Because...
But if it goes past that...
Pero yung hugging, yeah, medyo like, why would you hug the child?
It's a little, yeah.
That's
It's too much for me.
And number 2 from Arch Aguilar, stranger danger. Remember, every good friend started out as a stranger, which is true. But also remember that every serial killer had to start somewhere too.
Totoo.
Totoo yan.
I mean, we've seen enough documentaries, true crime, whatever shiz, to know.
Right?
Na parang meron at merong pinanggalingan.
And the top, stranger danger, comes from Prince Kingsman.
Prince Kingsman says.
Dalawa tong entry niya, so pumili ka na lang kung ano yung mas stranger danger for you. Both true stories. Yung first one, pagkagaling ko galing work, naligo ako, tapos humiga sa kama at nagkakakanta. Bigla na lang may bata sa ilalim ng kama. And natulog daw siya doon. And he was actually nice. But after that, pinalitan ko na yung mga lock ng gate at pinto.
Wait, so totoong bata?
Like legit bata, hindi ghost. That found his way into his house. Okay. And one other true story, pero ng mom naman ni Prince Kingsman, she loved singing and was an entertainer before sa Japan. She said when she was young, she would record her voice singing alone in her room. One time, nag-playback siya. May pumapalakpak.
I mean, it's a compliment, I guess, but...
parang pangit na lang yung boses ko kung gano'n. Kasi mag-isa ka, tas may pumapalakpak, parang wag na lang.
Parang lipat na lang tayo ng
Oo,
bahay.
lipat tayo ng bahay, parang wag na lang.
Tara, pack up na.
So, what about us?
Ooh, stranger danger.
Okay, I have one. I've never figured it out what actually happened. But my dad and I were in Leningrad, the former Leningrad, USSR. Russia pa siya nun.
My
Russia pa siya nun.
gosh.
But it was a package tour. Pero like, alam mo yung we would go to places. Pero alam mo yung like in package tours, you in most stops, you would have one day where you can like go around.
Yeah.
My thing was to go to zoos. And Moscow Zoo is like one of the best in the world. So I bugged my dad. Kami lagi, dalawa lang kami that we would go to the zoos. Berlin Zoo, San Diego Zoo, dad ko kasama ko dyan. So one time we were walking to Moscow Zoo, medyo malayo from the subway. Merong part doon na naglalakad ka ng malayong-malayo. We were walking, I was a kid ha, and then this car stopped with like 4 Russian men. And then they stopped. And then my dad kind of like, alam mo yung nilagay niya ako sa likod niya.
Okay.
Like put me behind him. And then they started like talking. And then my dad was like, I didn't hear what he was telling the 4 guys. And then maya parang he started holding my hand. We started walking fast. That's the car kept following us. And then we turned into like one crowded street na malayo dun sa path going to the zoo. Tapos yun, umalis na yung car. Tapos nag-long way na lang kami going to the zoo.
What was that about?
Right? And I have a feeling di na kinuwento nung dad ko kasi
Just, matatakot ka lang
because I'll be freaked out and I'll be probably...
I'm sure he was freaked out too.
I'm sure he was freaked out. Kasi when we were walking, we were like, my dad is such a chill guy.
Yeah.
Pero alam mo yung medyo mabilis yung lakad namin. I was like, why are we walking so
Parang
fast?
may sense of urgency kayo
Medyo
to
may
get away.
sense of urgency. Nakakatakot ha. So yeah, like that was really scary and I'll never forget that. And although I didn't know the context of what happened, it still scares me when I think about it.
Stranger danger. For me, honestly, getting in a car talaga na hindi mo kilala yung nagde-drive. Because that happened to me. I told this story before na may dumaan nga sa may palabas ng same village kasi. Kasi I was walking towards the gate palabas so I could get a cab. And then parang on my way out, as in galing siya from the same village, so obviously, parang it stopped right beside me. And I immediately assumed it was like a relative of mine. Kasi may mga tito ko from the same village. Right. So I was like, baka tito ko. Kasi, di ba, baka isasabay ako palabas or something like that. So I don't know what came over me. Sumakay ako, assuming that it was somebody I knew. Medyo poor eyesight ako, di ba? So hindi rin ako masyadong. And then pagsakay ko, that was when I realized, holy crap, I don't know this dude. Like, who is he? And then just, pagsakay ko, he was like so chatty and friendly. And he was like, tara, hatid na kita. And I was like, hi, hindi, okay lang po. Galing po kayo sa, and then I just like, kasi ako pag ganun, mabilis naman ako maka-recover. Like, I'll be phased. But then I will just pretend na hindi ako phased, hindi ako nervous. Right. I pretend na this is under my control. It's okay. I trust you because you're a good man. Parang ganun yung vibe ko na parang, kanina, nasan po kayo ga? Talaga po? So biglang small talk Hazel on, diba? Usually, I don't like small talk. Tapos parang, saan ka ba? Papasok ka niyan, ganyan-ganyan. Sabi ko, opo. Ay, dito na lang po ako. Diyan na lang po ako sa may gas station. Oh my God. Imagine mo, Marcos Highway to Ang dilim pa ng Marcos Highway at the time. Wala pa yung mga mall-mall masyado.
Diyan na lang po kasi po yung yung pong tito ko na 5-star general. Diyan lang po nakatira.
As in, sobrang,
Oh my
tas ano pa siya
gosh.
parang, sigurado ka? Hindi, hatid na kita hanggang sa sa trabaho mo, ganyan-ganyan. Parang, hindi, okay na po. Alam mo yung parang, oh my gosh. As in, sobra akong parang bigla naging Di, okay lang po. Body, I'm not like that. But suddenly, biglang ganun yung vibe ko. Just to make sure na para wag niya akong pag-isipan ng masama. Kung may balak siyang masama, yung parang hopefully na divert ko yung attention niya because of the energy that I was giving him. I was giving him like trusting, friendly, daughter. Alam mo yung ganon. Yung parang, yun. So, somehow, nakababa naman ako in one piece. Sure cash, hindi. Di, okay lang po. Okay lang po talaga. Next time na lang po, ganun pa ako ata. Alam mo yung parang, I never even got his name. Never even
What
figured
was that
out kung
all about?
resident siya. Hindi ko din alam. It was like,
Because diba, parang like usually when they do that, talaga bang dinadala ka? I mean, ihatid ka lang
how
niya,
random!
Kasi
Hindi naman
natutuwa
ganun
lang siya sa'yo.
Yun
That's what I
nga.
mean. Or did he have some like darker intentions?
Nefarious,
But
like,
changed his mind because of the way you handled the situation?
who knows? Who knows? But
Right?
I'm just glad that I did not lose my cool. Number one, because I think kung may masama man siyang intention, let's say, tas sumakay ako, and then immediately I'm like, oh my God, like, let me, di ba?
Right.
Baka lalo lang siyang yung for me, ayoko lang siyang magpanic. Gusto kong mapalagay yung loob niya sa akin. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even if ako hindi palagay yung loob ko, sobrang stressed ako na, oh my God, bakit ako sumakay dito? So, madilim pa yung tint nung, alam mo yung ganong
Right.
level siya. So, parang I was like, my God. Thank God for presence of mind. Because honestly, like, kung nag-freak out ka, who knows what's gonna happen?
That's true.
Hindi pa ako nag-learn ng lesson. Nangyari ulit sa akin doon. Sumakay ako ito naman sa airport. Okay, so, hindi ako wala akong flight. I hosted something at the airport. May opening of like a store or like a restaurant or something. I hosted it. So, galing ako ng hosting. Siguro I was so tired from like, hosting the whole day, ganyan. So, I was waiting sa may taxi queue din. Tapos sa line, katabi ko, like two huge white guys, very good looking. Pogi. Legit. Yung parang, and they were like, alam mo yun, parang di ko alam. So, nung una, parang sa smile lang sila sa akin. So, parang ako, parang, like, whatever.
Yeah.
Tapos, nung palapit na, they started talking to me and they were like, hi, like, are you from here? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, yeah. How about you guys? Just parang, small talk, ganyan, conversation na parang, they came from Boracay daw, blah, 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 la, 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 la. So, parang nag-uusap kami. And then finally, it was my turn na dun sa cab. And they were like, can we ride with you? Parang ganon. Parang, can we just like ride together? Because we're just gonna go to this, parang basically the hotel nearby. And I was headed there. Doon ako susunduin. So it's like, oh, okay. So in my head, parang what's the danger? Ang lapit lang naman. Isang, di ba, from the airport to that mall. It's so super lapit. So sumakay naman kaming tatlo dun sa... And in my head kasi, hindi naman sila yung nagdadrive. Naka-taxi naman eh. So, there's the manong there.
Independent
entity. So yun, sumakay naman kami. Wala naman nangyari. Nothing happened. Like, but, nung pababa na kami, and then when we got off, they were inviting to their... They're like, oh, you wanna hang out? I'm like, no!
So anong oras ka nakauwi? So ano sinabi mo din sa susundo sa'yo? Huwag ka na sunduin.
Sabi ko lang naman, parang, oh, I have to go. I have a ride. Like, I think they're gonna pick me up any minute. But, nice to meet you guys! Bye! Eto ang catch. Pagtalikod nila, I was like, alam mo.
Pumunta ka na lang ng steakhouse, di ba? Naalala ko tong kwentong to eh.
Umuwi na ako. Hinantay ko na yung sundo.
Hindi,
no, but honestly.
Pumunta ka ng steakhouse kasi you wanted to split roast. Like roasted calf, di ba? Yung mga ganun. You just wanted some...
Not gonna lie, alam mo, if I were like, honestly, if I were not as like, I'm not gonna say uptight, but if I weren't so like paranoid about these things, I'm not gonna, like, they were both very good looking. Hollywood. Yung parang, kaya nga ako napasakay ng taxi, diba? Yung parang, yeah, they're hot. Super hot. Tapos super ganda ng, like, promise. Alam mo yung parang, the moment though that they were like, would you like, I'm good. Like, my ride's gonna be here
Ito
any
yung
minute.
sabi ni Mai, ayan tayo eh. Pag good looking, wasted chance. Pag hindi good looking, nakaiwas sa danger.
No, but I mean, still, yes, that could have gone south pretty fast.
Yes.
You know, you don't know. It doesn't
True.
matter how attractive
Totoo
people are.
yan.
They
Totoo
may be like
yan.
super hot. Lalo pa dalawa pa yon. You know what
Oo.
I'm saying? Oh, hello, who knows? What if they're like both killers pala na
Oo.
pag na ano ka na, 'di ba? Hello. Pag na corner ka na nila. Stop! I'm just saying, you know, even just one of them could easily kill me because they're huge. You know, they're
exactly.
like super tall, super big. So
Hmm.
parang, yun. Parang, and inisip ko din kasi na parang, you know, they're so like, basta, parang masyadong too scary for me.
Actually, sabi ni Arthur, baka nga, going back to your earlier entry, baka nga pati nung bumaba si Hazel, Manong be like, sino ba yun? Kilala ko ba yun? Malay mo, sinakay ka lang niya kasi akala niya kilala ka niya.
Promise. Hindi ko alam.
Because that happened to me in UP. As a
Hindi
student.
kasi, very ano siya eh. Like, pagpasok ko pa lang eh. He was like,
Kasi like when I thought I saw my friend, I was driving, diba? Elliptical road. So I was driving and then going to my class. And then I saw what I thought was my friend. So I pulled over, opened my door, and I said, "Hoy, halika na, sakay ka na." Tapos biglang sumakay siya sa kanya. Ay, shock, sino yan? Like, hindi ko siya kilala. Tapos sabi ko na lang, saan ka? Sabi niya, sa Econ na lang. Tapos hinatid ko siya sa Econ. Tapos bumaba siya.
Hindi, ito kasi like pagsakay ko, like as in ano siya, yung parang alam niyang hindi kami magkakilala.
Hindi kayo magkakilala.
Oo. So, yeah.
Hindi, like ako nga, I just pretended like I knew her.
No, but it wasn't, I did not get that energy at all. Yung parang
merong
nagulat
oops.
or nervous or yung parang ano na lang. No, it was like very inviting.
Oh.
Like, tara, hatid na kita sa ano. Parang pa nga yung tawag sa akin or something like that. So it was like really, you know, it could have, yun yung mga moments na parang thank God nothing happened.
Nothing happened, yeah.
Who knows what could have happened.
Right?
You
Ito
know?
pa, like si Adrian was saying, may kwento sa akin mama ko. Nung daw bata ako, nasa beach kami sa La Union, may foreigner daw na gusto akong bilhin dahil rosy ang cheeks ko. Oh my God! This is so scary.
Human trafficking. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. It's very like, it's giving take.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, there you go. So again, stranger danger.
You know, strangers can be dangerous. You know, sometimes we don't have a Liam Neeson to rescue us.
I know,
so we
right?
have to have presence of mind and we have to be able to rescue ourselves or to begin with, not put ourselves in danger.
At saka sabi nila, better to, di ba, like the saying goes, better to err on the side of caution. Kunyari talaga palang pinadala siya ng nanay nyo para sunduin ka or something, okay na yon. Okay na magka-hassle-hassle kayo. Rather than be like, you know, going with somebody you don't know or accepting a drink that
As
somebody
they
sent
say,
you.
better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. So, again, stranger danger is a thing, and hopefully we all steer clear of that. But thank you for joining us. It's been another fruitful Monday for us.
Exactly. Hope you learned a thing or two. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 a.m. So make sure to join us on the Morning Rush. We'll leave you with Ty Verde's. Nikki is up next. Bye, guys.
Bye.